And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill, Spencer Strider. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Here's Francisco Lindor. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Sends it across to first. One pitch and one out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. On the ground, right side. Smith takes it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Third baseman, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Slider, middle inside.
Nope. Bichette in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Hey. Swings through that.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Starting on the mound in this one, David Peterson. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Eli White, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Nope, outside.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup, and they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, they're swinging for the fences, but sometimes you just got to shorten up. When runs are hard to come by with 2 strikes, I know this sounds crazy, but spread out and choke up a little bit. Just putting the ball in play might find a hole and get something going.
The throw to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Dominic.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That's a swing, according to umpire Woody Keller.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta, new inning getting started. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Come on, Braves, let's go.
Ball, that's just out.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-1. Lined into right. Gets down, base hit. To second, he's in there.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
First and second, no outs. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. On the inside corner for a strike. The Mets with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
2 aboard with 1 out. So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez.
Ball, that's outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Mets looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, one out. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Here's Luis Robert. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Vientos over at second. Hayes at first. 2 out of the inning. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. A little bit low.
Oh, that's low.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two on, 2 outs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Here we go, Austin.
Hard on the ground to first. Vientos steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Fifth catcher, Sean Murphy.
So here's Murphy now.
Inside ball.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. That's out number 2.
Batting 6th, right fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. In the air to left center. That is the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. No score. Back at Truist Park. Now here's the Mets pitcher, David Peterson.
Four-seam fastball.
Slice the other way and foul.
Four-seam fastball.
In there at the knees for a strike. Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Below inside. Come on, Spencer.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball. High inside. Let's go, Spencer.
That one lifted to left. White in position. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Francisco
Back to the
Lindor.
top of the Mets order. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Grounded out his first time. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly.
next
No
for the
messing
Mets,
around right there.
left fielder,
Nice job of
Juan
driving that
Soto.
pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
One out, runner at second. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that
Oh, that's
misses.
inside.
And that's ball one. Man at second. That's smashed towards center. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. There's the strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right side. All these. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. Still no score. Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
off
check
for
of the
Braves,
current standings.
Center fielder, Michael Harris II.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. One up, one down.
The shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo next up for the Braves. On the ground to third. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Spencer Strider.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Spencer Strider. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Back in Atlanta Truist Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Out towards right center field. Harris under it. Takes it in for the out.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Austin Hayes will hit next. Single to right in his first trip.
Ball, that's down.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Out to short. Mateo tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside. Here we go, Spencer.
Nope, that's a ball.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Inside corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Circle change.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Bounce to the left side. Mateo throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Eli White. Out in front and foul to the left side. He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The relay to third, not in time. He's safe.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be
left field, way back there, carrying well, out of here. Ozzie Albies goes yard. His 12th of the season. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now it's Dominic Smith. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one upstairs, ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Smith, in his 8th season, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, right field. Hayes under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, third baseman,
Austin Riley at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Nice grab. And they get the out.
Up next for the Braves, catcher, Sean Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. And that is out of play. Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball.
On the ground to short, Lindor. That ends the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Atlanta, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
The offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Let's go, Spencer.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Here's the 0-2. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Here's Mateo for 1. On to Smith. 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
David Peterson up now for the Mets. Fly to left his first time.
Hey.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Out to short. Mateo tosses to first. And that is that. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. In the air, left field. Soto under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Harris at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two down, bases empty. Jorge Mateo next up for the Braves. Foul ball there.
Well, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And now here is Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Circle change.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there.
No,
And a
that's
foul
foul.
ball. Towards first. Smith takes it to the bag. Now one gone in the top of the
Up
sixth.
next for the Mets.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So up next, Juan Soto. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The Mets trailing by 2, and we're the top half of the sixth. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
To the right side. Smith takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Throwing at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. That's to third. Riley fires across the diamond, and Bichette is retired. That ends the frame. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Braves baseball on the Show South. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Strider.
And the 0-2. Popped up. Baden moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next
And
for
here's
the
a look at how
Braves,
he's using his
left
pitches in this
fielder,
one.
Eli White.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White, 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Outside, ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman
Dom Smith stands in.
Smith.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Up next for the Braves.
Here comes Austin Riley. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Riley.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. The 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 2 and the Mets nothing. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Mark Vientos.
Four-seam fastball.
On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Vientos wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes getting ready to hit. Hayes having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The flip, there's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Second baseman Brett Beatty.
1 out man at first. And next for New York, Brett Beatty.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
0-1.
Ball.
The tying run at the plate.
That's ball 2.
Right through there for a strike. The 2-2 on the way. That one is absolutely belted. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
For the Mets, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Strider is done. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back. Pitching change here in Hamilton.
And a tall task ahead of him right here with 2 runners in scoring position and multiple outs to get. He's going to be pitching for strikeouts here, no question.
In there for strike one. So the tying run is second. Here's a chopper to short. Over to Smith, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. So here's Robert now.
Oh, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Tap foul at the plate. Close, but call the ball. And 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch.
A defensive change.
Tobias Myers on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Luis Torrens, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup. Well, 1-run game. Here's Sean Murphy.
Catcher, Sean Murphy.
Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter up and loosening in the pen. Raley also throwing. In the air to left center. Soto going after it. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Mauricio.
And now the right fielder, Mauricio Dubon. In the air, left field. And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And he chases that one below the zone. Myers, 6'1" righty, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
That's a ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Baden fires to first in time.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Roberts settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. Braves go down quickly here, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. Joe Jimenez into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Torrens thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The Braves holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder, Juan Soto.
One out man at first. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Torrens leads off first with one away. Hard hit, base hit. Dubon with a quick throw back in. And they hold the lead runner at second. Potential tying run now in scoring position. So up next for New York, Bo Bichette.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Two on, one out. And downstairs. The 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution being made at first. Mets going with a pinch runner. Tyrone Taylor looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. And now it's Mark Vientos. Pitch misses. Ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
That one misses. Full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that one finds its way through. And it gets by him. One runs in. Another comes in to score. They lead it in the 8th. Mike Yastrzemski into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Runners at the corners here, one away. Austin Hayes, the next to hit.
Well, these type of finishes go a long way for a team. They still have to win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball could be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, double play. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Braves 2. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here.
A defensive change
A.J. Minter on the pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup after the double switch. Mike Tauchman, he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Jorge Polanco now in the game as he takes over at third. Well, 1-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. And he swings through that one. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Devin Williams, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, right field. Tauchman gets under it. And there's one away.
Well, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Ronald Acuna Jr. looking to start something with 1 gone. Fastball for a strike. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands. Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is, if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Next to hit, Eli White. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's ball 2.
Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Joey Wentz.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Stepping in, Brett Beatty.
Second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Yeah! backward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Next for the Mets.
So man aboard. Mike Tauchman up now for the Mets. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to short, could be two. Over to Albies. On to Smith. Two.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6 hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Luis Robert.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Luis Robert hits one out. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 down. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. 0-1. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Mets.
back, and
Number
here comes the
38,
closer, Devin Williams.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Dominic.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Outside low, ball two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
What do you got?
Yastrzemski checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. Two-run game, a two away here in the bottom of the ninth. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.